Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you the Hobby Lobby Dye Lot clearance sale haul, and I'm so excited about the finds that I got, and I'm like so super excited because I kept checking my Hobby Lobby. I went several times and it is like 20 minutes from me, so not super far, but I spent some gas, going back and forth there a few times. And I even talked to a lady that works there. She works in the fabric department, so right next to the yarn, and she had no clue about the sale. And she's close friends with the lady that does run the yarn section, and she said that she hadn't known anything about it or mentioned anything about it. So I had kind of lost hope that my Hobby Lobby was gonna even take part in the Dye Lot clearance sale. So anyway, my sweet friend that works there, she texted me one morning and said that there was some yarn on clearance. So I ran there, well, I drove there, and there was 2 carts full, and I will insert a video clip of what it looked like. She did say that there is more to mark down, and as of today, which this is about 3 days after I went, she said she still hasn't marked down the rest of the yarn, but hopefully it'll be soon because I definitely want to go back and see what else is marked down. But I'm so excited about what I found. The Hobby Lobby sale in June, the clearance sale, I went a little bit late. The yarn had already been marked down for a week or so, and so a lot of what I wanted was already gone. I did get some awesome stuff, but I was really excited to be one of the first people to be able to look through what had been marked down for this clearance. And so I got so many awesome yarns that I'm so excited to show you guys. But first of all, I did want to mention, I think I got 18 skeins and I only paid $23. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So I have 2 bags full. I'm just gonna pull randomly here. Okay, so the first one is the, I love this chunky yarn, and I do love this chunky yarn. It is soft and it's a number 5. This is $1.24. It was $4.99. Yep. And this is just, it's the color Red Velvet. And yeah, I really like this. I think it's great for so many things. But of course, the red color, I'm already thinking Christmas stuff. So like beanies and stuff like that. I love making chunky beanies. So I was excited to find that. Here's another one. This is another, I love this chunky yarn in Heathered Charcoal, and same price and everything. And I just really like that. A good neutral color if I wanted to make a beanie, for my husband or some of the male family members in my life. Or, I mean, obviously this could be great for anybody. But yeah, so love that one. And then, let's see, what next? Okay, so here's one. And I don't think I've ever used this before. But this is the Yarn Bee Tender Touch. This is the color Rain, and it's an acrylic yarn. It's a number 5, and it's 99 cents marked down from $3.99. And it's very similar to the I Love This Chunky yarn. I would say the difference would be, even though they're both a 5 weight, the Tender Touch is a little bit smaller. I would say it's more like in between a 4 and a 5. And then also, this one is a little more fuzzy, like it has more of the fuzzies on it than this one, but they are a very similar style of yarn, so I'm sure I will love this one as well. And it is very, very, very soft, so I'm really excited about that one. And then here's another one of the Tender Touch, and this is the color Red Velvet, which is funny because this is the color Red Velvet as well, just in the I Love This Yarn brand. But they are slightly different in color, and this one is just a little bit more deep, like more of a maroon color, and this one's more of your classic red. But let's see the differences on these. So like I said, they are both a 5. They are both 100% acrylic. And okay, so the Tender Touch is 135 yards, and Okay, this is interesting. So the I Love This yarn is 109 yards. So I would have assumed that this one had more yardage because it feels like it does. But this one actually has more. So obviously it's probably because this yarn, even though they're both a 5, is a little bit thicker. So it's going to feel more like there's more in the skein. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Just very similar, same color name, but slightly different. So love both of those and both great for Christmas. And then I'm going to kind of show you guys these 3 together because they are similar. These are all the I Love This yarn, and this is the prints. They're called I Love This yarn print. And I just really liked the look of these. I think this one is my favorite just because it's so interesting looking. I've never seen a colorway like this. So it is called Marled Mocha, and all of these are a 4-weight yarn, and they all have 252 yards, and they're all 100% acrylic. So, you know, a lot you could do with these, but I love that color. And then this one is called Nocturnal. And I thought this one would just be really cool to make something for my husband out of. And then this one is called Silver Mist. Sort of like a gray and white marled. I guess that's what it's called. Only this one was called marled, but I think that's like the type of yarn that all of these are. I could be wrong though. So, but I did just really love these. And I kind of thought, you know, I can think of separate projects that I would use for these, but I kind of like them all together as well. So I may come up with a project that utilizes all 3 of these. So we'll see. And then this one I was very excited about. I've actually been eyeing this yarn for quite a while, but I just didn't know what I would make with it. But now that it was on clearance, I just had to pick it up. And it's the another I Love This yarn. Oh, by the way, these were $4.99 on sale for $1.24. So, okay, and then this one was $4.99 and on sale for the same $1.24. And this is the color Brights. And I just love this. I love bright and fun colors, and so this just draws me right in. I still don't know what I would make with it, but I love it, so I'll figure something out. And if I don't, then I still like to look at it in the skein. So, but yeah, I can totally see myself. I mean, even if I just make a beanie or something, I'm so interested to see how this will work up. And I may even like just do some swatches and see kind of what it looks like using different stitches. I think yarn like this that is just so full of color, it's just really fun to try out different stitches and see how the color works up. So let me know if you'd be interested in a video of doing, you know, like little small swatches of like single crochets, half double crochets, and even some other fun stitches, and just see what this looks like. Just have some fun with it. Okay, and then a couple other I Love This yarns, and this is just the solids, and this is the color Ivory, and it is the same price, the $1.24, marked down from $4.99, and I'm sure that most of you guys have used this and know all the specs on it. But yeah, it's just a 4-weight 100% acrylic, and it does have 355 yards, which is great. And I didn't get any of the I Love This yarn in the clearance sale in June, so I was really happy to be able to stock up on this because it is one of my favorite value yarns. So I just thought, you know, who doesn't need some Ivory yarn in their stash? So I'm happy to have those, and I'm sure they will come in handy in the future. And then another one that I almost didn't pick this one up, but my eye just kept gravitating towards it, and I'm sure you guys know what that's like, but it's like you're trying to kind of talk yourself out of buying it, like, oh, I don't really need that one, but it's just your eye catches it. Every time you look at it, you're like, oh, but I really like it. And it's this one here, and this is the color After Dinner Laughs. After Dinner Laughs. And same price on this one, and it's 252 yards, and it's considered a print as well as like the other 3 I showed you guys. And I just really am drawn to this for some reason. It has like just colors I love. Like this bright like greenish yellow color and like a mint sea foamy color and a coral color, and it has sort of like this watercolor vibe to it because it has the white kind of throughout it, and I just really like it, so I'll figure out some way to use it. Okay, and then if you guys have seen my pocket scarf that I made, I've showed it a couple times. One in my Everything I Crocheted this week, in my last video, I showed it there, and then I showed it in my Fall into Autumn collab, the part 2 that I did with Leah Crochets. And for that scarf, I used some True Colors yarn by Yarn Bee, and I fell in love with it. And they had several different colorways of that available. So here's all the ones I picked up. They are a little bit messy, but I got 2 of this grayish silver color. The color is gray. And this is a number 6 yarn. If you've never used it before, I had never seen it before until the previous clearance sale that Hobby Lobby had, and now it's one of my favorite bulky yarns. It is 100% acrylic and it's 76 yards. So I got 2 of this gray color and then 2 of the red. This one is a mess. So 2 of those, and then 1 of this one, which is called Aqua. This one's a mess too. So I thought I might pair these together for some kind of Christmassy thing, or, you know, I may just figure out something totally different to use them for. But these are just awesome. They frog really, really well. Whenever I made my scarf, I had to frog it so many times. And it frogged really well. It's really, really smooth for a bulky weight yarn. And it does have a little bit of fuzz on it, but it's not too bad. And the scarf that I made, it just has this like really smooth texture because it has sort of like a similar sheen to it as like the Caron Simply Soft. It's a little toned down, but when it's worked up, it's just so pretty. And it's a good one to use with like fun stitches, like different types of stitches. It just seems to work up really well with different types of texture. So I really love those, and I'm happy to have more. And then I saved my favorite for last, and it is these. This is the Yarn Bee Dream Spun. I have 2 different colors of this. One of them is in the color Twilight Plains, and it's this one here. And this is a 80% acrylic and 20% superwash wool. It's a number 5 and it's 76 yards. And again, just the fun colors, I just love them so much. So this one has, you know, like this deep purplish blue color with some orange, some red, some yellow, some pink, a little bit of like a greenish color mixed in there. And I just think it is so fun, and it is very, very soft. So I can definitely see some beanies being made with this in the future. And then I also think this would be really pretty if you paired it with like a lighter weight solid color yarn, like an ivory or white colored yarn. I think it would be really pretty to do that as well. And then this one is my very, very, very favorite, and this is the color Tuscany. And these, by the way, were $5.99 originally, marked down to $1.49, so a great deal. But this is just like all my colors. Like, I love this so much. It has the like teal, turquoise, like a coral color, lime green, like a yellow. There's purple in here. I mean, every color you could imagine, and it's just so much fun. I love it. So I was really, really excited for this. They did have a couple other of these Dream Spun that I didn't pick up just because the colorways weren't something I was really super drawn to. Yeah, but I've never worked with these, so I'm really excited. They are so soft. So really, really happy with these. So let me count these real quick and make sure that I told you right on how many I have. Okay, yep, so 18 skeins total for, it was $23 and I think it was like 11 cents. So amazing deal. And I can't wait to go back whenever she marks the rest of it down and see what else I can find. So stay tuned for a part 2. And I did want to announce I am going to post it on my community tab, but I've nailed down my schedule. So I am going to be posting videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I may sprinkle in an extra video here and there throughout the week if I have something I want to share. But you can count on Tuesdays and Thursdays for now. And I plan to do my everything I crocheted this week videos on Thursday. So that will cover, you know, Thursday to Thursday. I know most people do their whips videos on Wednesdays, but I just think it'd be better for me to do Thursdays. And I kind of do mine different anyway because I show finished objects and stuff as well. So I think Thursdays will just be good for those. And then my videos on Tuesdays will be different topics. I have some different video ideas that I would love to film. So just expect a variety of different types of videos on Tuesdays. And then the verse that I want to share with you guys today is a super short one, but it's Joshua 24:15, and it's, "But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." And I just love that so much because in the culture that we live in today, I feel like it's, you know, a lot of people are drifting farther away from God and like Christian principles. And, you know, most people on my channel have been really supportive of me saying Bible verses and stuff at the end. I have had just a little bit of people who don't like that, but you know, I have to do what I know God has called me to do, and I'm gonna serve Him. And for me, serving Him is to honor Him in all that I do. And I know this is a crochet channel, but I still want to honor God through my channel because in the end, He's what matters to me. And so I really am so thankful that most of you really enjoy it. So anyway, that is all that I have for you today. Super short verse, but I did just want to share that. And I thank you guys so much for watching. May God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!